Hey everybody, I have a video here for you today, and I'm still finishing my number 9 most mysterious site in Egypt video. But I wanted to do a video on this today. I was reading about this while finishing up my video here, but this is an easy one for me to do. This is Avanos in Turkey, Avanos, however it is pronounced. Let's just jump over to a website and see what was found here. But I will leave this link below. It says, mysterious flooding leads to discovery of 5,000-year-old underground city in Turkey's Cappadocia. It says an underground city partially submerged underwater and estimated to be about 5,000 years old was discovered by municipality crews trying to determine the cause of flooding in several houses in the Avanos district in Turkey's central Nevşehir Province, located at the heart of historic Cappadocia. Owners of 15 houses in the Kalis township of Avanos, which is inhabited by 2,200 people, informed the local municipality that their houses were filling up with water and they could not figure out why or where the water was coming from. Crews started discharging the water and they started tunneling down. And what did they find? An ancient underground city that was filled up partially with water. But you can see benches and stuff carved in here. There was areas for worship and animals in here, and that's very reminiscent of Derinkuyu. Now, why in the world would people spend all the time and energy to carve out a massive underground city? And this was very big, and I'll read the dimensions in just a second, but that's a question we need to ask. Was above ground uninhabitable? Is that why they were living underground? Seems that's a story from around the world in a lot of areas. Now, since this was just discovered, how do they know it's 5,000 years old? Does this maybe go back twice as far back in history? Maybe 11,000 years ago, 12,000, when we know the earth was really uninhabitable above ground, something really bad was happening? I don't know. Something we should think about for sure. It says the underground city was actually rediscovered 25 years ago when a child fell inside the tunnel, but its entrances were later covered up to prevent further accidents, and then it was kind of forgotten. But it says the mayor told the news agency the underground city covers some 1.2 million square meters. Those who had been there in the past say it is some 600 meters by 2 kilometers in size, adding that archaeologists need to go down there and determine its origin and exact dimensions. It is impossible to clear all the rubble, but they will apply to the Cultural Property Protection Board for the site to be registered as a historical site. Well, I should hope so. Here are locals pointing to the entrance to this massive underground city, very reminiscent of Derinkuyu. Really makes you wonder why they went through all the effort. But the mayor also added that there are 2 other sites nearby that are probably also underground cities, and it seems these are being discovered all the time. We have the massive underground city at Derinkuyu. That is probably the most famous one. But why were they doing this? Massive underground cities. Seems a bunch of them. Everything they needed to live, places for animals, places for worship, places for families to gather and live. This is a big question here. But I will leave this link below, and I will have my Egypt number 9 most mysterious site video coming up. I was sent a lengthy paper by another researcher that I thought I should read before I do my video, and I want to thank him for that. But this story I thought was really cool. This was a really easy one for me to do. Underground city in Turkey. Turkey is a place that I've covered those ancient sites. Göbekli Tepe, Karahan Tepe, Ancient Haran, Sagmatar, to name a few. Hope you thought this was cool, and you all have a very nice day.